What is going on, guys? So today we're back with another Pokemon Masters video, but today we're actually going to be doing a little bit of an informational video. Hopefully this video doesn't run too long. We're basically going to be going over how to kind of tell what you're going to receive based on the animation that plays when you scout a sync pair. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So I have this little handy dandy chart that I made for myself. I'll put it up on the screen so that you guys can see it. This is basically what I'm following. It's basically just a branch of different places that the animation can go based on what you currently see in that part of the animation. So our first thing is the phone. So as you know, whenever you pull up to actually scout a sync pair, it asks you to throw the phone down into the dock. So there's a normal animation and a flashy animation. And basically the normal animation just drops the phone down and then it starts to like fill up the little Poryphone symbol or whatever. And then that's basically it. The flashy animation though throws out a whole lot of like beams of light and a lot of little like rainbow like aspects to it, like a little bit of rainbow particles here or there, just a bunch of little flashy things. The easiest of the bunch here is that flashy animation. If you get that flashy animation, you're basically guaranteed a 5-star unit from that. It's going to move on from the flashy phone into the dock into a satellite. You're actually going to move on to another screen where you get a full-on satellite that comes out of the Poryphone, pops out, and then like does this whole like tiny little animation. And then you move on to your doors. Now, I personally think that the doors are probably the most important part of the entire animation because they can shift the animation to kind of tell you exactly what you're going to get if you pay close enough attention. In this flashy animation though, the doors are going to have these rainbow particles that come out of it, and then you're basically going to be greeted with your 5-star animation. So I do have a couple of videos of my own that I've kind of pulled from to kind of show off these animations. So let's go ahead and show off the flashy animation right here. Star. What you got for me? Oh boy. Oh boy, we got the rainbow background. Oh boy. That's looking good. What do we got? So next we have our normal animation, which like I said, when you throw the phone down into the dock, it doesn't really do anything. It just kind of docks down and then it fills up the little symbol, moves on to the beacon or the satellite that we just saw from the flashy animation. So there are two possible paths that it can go through here. You can either go up to just a beacon, which just at the very top of the Poryphone, it just kind of like sends out a beacon here. Or it can actually grow an antenna, and that antenna at the very top will have a beacon on it. So depending on which two of those you get, that actually kind of gives you a little bit more information. So if you get the little antenna that pops up, that means at worst you're going to have a 4-star unit. If you just get the beacon out of the top of the Poryphone, that means you're still stuck at a 3-star unit. So once we move on to that, then we have the doors. And the doors here again are super informative. So there are plain doors, there is the 4-star doors that just kind of have a little bit more particle effect, and then there's also the rainbow doors, which we saw in the flash animation. So here's kind of the big thing. Doesn't matter which path you're on at this point. If you're on the normal path, like without all the flashy dock stuff, and you happen to just get a regular beacon, you can actually go all the way up to a 5-star unit just based off the doors. But it's not always guaranteed. So the way that it'll work is the doors are basically going to display a normal style door, which is just some light coming through it. They'll have a 4-star door, which has some light, but it also has a little bit of particle effect in it. And then we also have the rainbow part. So depending on which one of those doors you get kind of tells you which direction that your unit's going to be in. If you already had the antenna coming out from the 4-star part that we talked about, then you're automatically going to have a 4-star door section as far as I can tell. But it can still go up to a 5-star door here. So that's why if you look at the graph here, you can see that it kind of branches off depending on, you know, where the beacons are, because the doors can kind of tell you everything that you want to know. So here I'm going to show a couple of animations. Just to start off with, is just a plain 3-star. So we're just going to go through, we're going to get a normal dock, we're going to get normal antenna, which is just the beacon, and then we're just going to get normal doors. I just want it so bad. I want something new. Anything new, please, just not a dupe. Can we please just not get a dupe? Just still old 3-star animation up until the doors.
name's Clay. I'm the gym leader.
Next, we're gonna get the normal 4-star unit, which is just the longer antenna and the 4-star doors. So give it to me. Just not a dupe. I'd be happy as long as it's not a dupe, please. So 4-star antenna, that's nice. Come on, what do you got for me? Give me something nice, Gengar, Nolan. And then last but not least, we do have a couple of fake out scenarios. So our first one that we're gonna see is basically a 3-star animation all the way up until the doors, where then it fakes us out and gives us a 5-star instead. And I'm still on the hunt for Pinsir, so give it to me. What do you got? As long as it's not a duplicate, I'll honestly be happy at this point. Throwing out those little blades there. No big antenna, so probably gonna be a 3-star. Could be a 4, could be a 5. Oh! I got a dupe of Karen. And then our last animation that we're going to play in the video here is actually a 3-star animation all the way up until the doors, but you actually can see that we end up getting a 4-star unit. So here we go. So nothing crazy, we didn't get that sweet 5-star startup. So as you can see, that was just a 3-star. No antenna came out, it's just the beacon right there. Easy peasy. So we know we're going to get a 3-star here. What do you got for me? Hey! Oh, he's a 4-star. What? So hopefully this video was a little bit informative to some of the people that have been asking questions on how I know in some of my videos which unit I'm actually going to get. So let's actually put this to the test really fast. So being that the Reach for the Top event is actually out right now, the only banner that we do have is going to be the banner to get blue, which is pretty fitting considering that I still do not have the mana at this moment. So we're actually just going to go into Sync Pair Scout here. We're just going to do a regular Sync Pair Scout and try to see if we can guess what kind of unit that we're going to get. The important thing to remember is that actually at any point in this animation, it kind of just falls back to, at worst, you're going to get that starred unit. So at worst, if it plays the 3-star animation the entire way through, you're gonna get a 3-star unit. But it is possible to still get no antenna, just the regular beacon, no crazy doors, just the 3-star doors, and still end up getting a 4 or 5-star unit. It is possible. Based on what I have seen out there, a lot of people are claiming that it still can't happen that way. I can't think of a time where it has happened to me like that. It has always resulted based on the animation that I get for that specific starred unit. I can't remember a time where I got all 3-star animations, you know, normal dock, normal beacon, and normal doors, and got something bigger than that. But either way, let's actually go ahead and try and see what we get here. So as you can see, no crazy dock. It's gonna fill up here. Let's check for our antenna. So we do have a 4-star antenna, which is actually really good. So that means at worst, we're gonna get a 4-star. What kind of doors? We do have 4-star doors there. And you can see, hey, it's not a dupe. So we do have Whirlipede with Roxy. Oh, thank God. That's one of the ones that I still need. So Roxy being pretty awesome there. But as you can see, that's kind of how the summon animation works, guys. That's basically going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. There has been a huge influx of people from Pokemon Masters since its release. So thank you guys for watching. No plans on stopping video production at this point for Pokemon Masters. So just a huge thank you to everybody that's been hanging out and been watching. If you've joined the Discord, thanks. I will be trying to start up some co-op battles through the Discord at some point. I just don't have an exact time frame on that yet. So either way, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you join that Discord, which is in the description below. But until our next video, I will go ahead and play those ending credits for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember that if you like to like videos, you could do that, but if you don't, you could be that guy. Otherwise, let me know what you have to say down in the comments below about the video. I do highly appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want to support me in any way, there are several links down in the description for Patreon, joining the community here on YouTube, or even just directly PayPal if that's your thing. I greatly appreciate everyone's name that's on screen, as you guys have showed some sort of support outside of just viewing the videos, and I thank you guys. You don't understand from the bottom of my heart. So until our next video, guys, I will catch you then.